Maybe if I press the button again, it'll go away. I'm never skipping duck talk again.
A long time ago, in the dark age of man created a duck. The duck evolved through life. The duck went through hell and back. In 2010, duck started its career. And now, in 2012, the duck talks.
Welcome to Duck Talk, where we talk about all things Rubber Duck Productions related. I'm your host, Robert Zortman. Today, we go through my top 5 favorite actors. Let's get started. Number 5 was Steve Carell. The movie that started my love for him was Bruce Almighty, which came out in 2003. Ever since that movie, I've tried to see almost everything's him, such as Little Miss Sunshine, Anchorman, Date Night, Despicable Me, Dinner for Schmucks, etc. I freaking love him. And his character on The Office, oh man. He's really funny, and I'm really excited for all the new movies that are coming out with him in it. There's like this one magic one with Jim Carrey, and it looks phenomenal, because I'm a magician myself. Just a little fun fact for you. Number 4, Adam Sandler, but the old version, not the new version. When I was little, I remember watching Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, and The Waterboy. This started my love for Adam Sandler. I grew up wanting to see all of his movies, but then when he came out with Jack and Jill, that kind of threw me off the fan wagon. You know, I still love the old version of him and all those classics like Mr. Deeds, The Longest Yard, Big Daddy, and I wish he would go back to the old version, because if he keeps making films like he is now, he might be dropped out of my top 5. Just FYI, Adam Sandler. In case you care. Number three is another comedian. His career really took off when he did the 1998 film A Night at the Roxbury. Then he went on to make other big hits like Old School, Elf, Anchorman, etc. Will Ferrell takes my number 3. My fandom of his really took off when I saw him in Elf. That movie made me laugh so hard, and he played the characters so well. I then went on to watch him in Anchorman, Wedding Crashers, Talladega Nights, and Blades of Glory. The best part of Will Ferrell is that he can play serious parts as well, such as Stranger Than Fiction and Everything Must Go. It seems that every time he makes a film, he gets better. And like all of his most recent films, I'm in love with, including Step Brothers and The Other Guys. He was on one of my favorite TV shows, The Office. I thought his character was funny, but it didn't really like fit like the TV show genre. And I wasn't really thrilled that he was in it, so I was kind of glad that he died off. It's just weird. And I'm glad he left before it got really bad. I'm really excited for Anchorman 2. My number 2 favorite started when I saw the movie 500 Days of Summer. The movie is one of my favorites, and that's why Joseph Gordon-Levitt takes number 2. He was in Inception, 50/50, and Looper. He was also in The Dark Knight Rises, which made me love him even more. I'm a huge Batman fan. After I watched 500 Days of Summer like 200 times maybe, I started trying to find other films he was in. I watched 50/50 and I was in love with it. I really want to see Looper because I love him as the main role. Props to you, Joseph, for getting number 2. Number 1, last but not least, is James Franco.
Woo!
I was introduced to James Franco in the original Spider-Man films, but I didn't really think nothing of him. And then I saw Pineapple Express, and it shot up there. Pineapple Express is so funny, and it's one of my all-time favorites. I then started watching other movies he was in. He had a small role in Date Night, which I didn't know at the time when I watched it, but then I rewatched it just for James Franco. He then played the main role in 127 Hours, which is based on a true story, and that's freaking fantastic. He was the main role in The New Planet of the Apes, which I thought he did a fantastic job in it as well. The most recent movie he's in is the new Oz movie. I have not seen it, but I really want to. Someone told me that James Franco was in a TV series when he was younger, so I had to check that out. I watched all of Freaks and Geeks like in 2 days, and I was so sad when it was over. If you have not seen Freaks and Geeks, it's on Netflix, and you need to go watch that right now. It stars Linda Cardellini, John Francis Daley, James Franco, Seth Rogen, Jason Segel, and only to name a few. So my number 1 top favorite actor is James Franco. I love you. Jacob! Not again! Just an FYI, we are changing the scheduling for Duck Talks. Duck Talks are only going to be like the first Monday of each month, starting today, March 4th. This gives us plenty of time to prepare it, and then a lot of time to work on our Friday videos. Hopefully with a month in between, the episodes will be better and more entertaining. Don't forget to like us on the Facebooks, follow us on the Twitter tweets, and subscribe to us on the YouTubes. Metacafe's richer and older and smarter brother. Good night and goodbye. And don't forget to check out our other videos. Next time, we do everything we have promised. Like fly.
It's about time.